Hello everyone. Today we'll be bringing you a review of the Papermate PhD Ultra Mechanical Pencil 0.5 millimeters. So let's take a look. As you can see right away, it is a very thick mechanical pencil, kind of a little bit more stylish than a lot of basic mechanical pencils. A lot of people like the thicker design because it does make it a little bit easier to hold in your hand for long periods of time. One thing you'll notice right away is this ergonomic triangular grip, which has sort of like basically three-sided, very comfortable rubber grip here. And this is actually endorsed by the American Physical Therapy Association. So this is very well received for long-term writing use, and I do find it to be extremely comfortable. The only downside to this would be that because it's triangular, you can't really hold it on the kind of tips of each side. So this is basically the only way you're going to hold it is exactly like this, with the clip facing that way. If you tried to do it any other way, it would kind of be in your hand a little bit. So that wouldn't really work, but not a big deal. I should mention the tip. It's a shock-absorbing retractable tip for reduced lead breakage. And as you can see, nothing here yet. And when you do one click, the tip comes out. And it actually looks like it's a pen at this point. It just looks like a pen tip. If you continue to click, the lead comes out. So that's pretty neat. And it's good that it goes all the way back in. You don't have to worry about putting it in your pocket or anything like that. The pocket clip on the pen does feel good. Pretty strong. It's just made of plastic, kind of just like a brushed gray plastic here. But it doesn't feel cheap or anything. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. Very sturdy. The eraser is a twist-up eraser that uses Papermate's jumbo eraser refills for mechanical pencils. And this is also made of Papermate's Tough Stuff, their polymer eraser material, which is, in my opinion, a little bit better than just regular, just a standard like pink pencil eraser. Doesn't really leave too much dust or anything like that. And the good thing about an eraser like this is it's pretty big. So you can see it's not going to be like some mechanical pencils where you run out pretty quickly. So as you can see, it is a pretty substantially sized eraser. Just twist up and twist down. Take it out like that. It's pretty much the full size of the eraser. I haven't used it too much. For refilling a lead, basically take this entire portion out, and the lead just goes right in a small hole in the center there. So let's write with it real quick. See how it does. I do find the triangular grip here to be extremely comfortable. I haven't written for it for more than about 15-20 minutes at a time, but I'd imagine you could write with this for hours without any real strain on your hand, and that's a huge plus. The fact that this is a very wide pen, I think, also plays a part in its comfort. I found it with the more narrow mechanical pencils, they do tend to wear on your hand and cause some fatigue over time. You'll notice this shock-absorbing tip really lives up to its reputation. I didn't have any instances of the lead breaking, and I tend to push down a little hard when I'm writing with a mechanical pencil. So I found that to be a very, very strong selling point to the pen. Try out the eraser a little bit. medium, light, and dark lines. You don't get too much dust with this, which is good. It's very smooth and doesn't feel like it wears on the paper at all, also a good thing. So as you can see, the eraser performs pretty well, even when I write, kind of very, very press down hard and write very dark pencil marks. It erases them pretty substantially. Light to medium pencil marks, it erases almost completely. Did a little bit of writing prior just to test. Much of the same. Writes very well, erases cleanly, feels smooth in your hand, didn't get any breaks at the point. So a lot of good things with the pen. The only thing is, because of its size, really wouldn't be used well for drafting or anything like that, since you'd be kind of against a ruler. It's a little bit too thick, and a thinner, smaller mechanical pencil would probably be your best bet for something like that. Even due to the tip, since it's kind of the cone-shaped tip, might be a little bit too wide for a lot of precision applications. So overall, it's a very good pencil. The eraser is very good. The fact that it accepts these jumbo erasers is also a strong selling point, and it's just extremely comfortable to use and feels great in your hand. And the fact that this pen is endorsed by the American Physical Therapy Association gives you even more peace of mind that it's really something that's not going to produce any strain if you're using it, especially for long term. So, thanks for watching.